Working on toolbars, first of all, I'm going to come back, open the storyboard, find one of the tool views, view 1 for example. Actually, I don't think I'm going to need this utility area, so I'm going to open this one up and find view 1. That's view 1 and that's view 2. Okay. So if I click on the view down here, it becomes all extended, and I do need the utility area because I'm going to pick toolbar object. And drag it up here, line it, and then find a bar button. Now for the very first one, I'm going to double click it and just change it right there. Let's say I'm just going to name them 1, 2. Another bar button, 2. And look, as you see, there's no way to change spacing between them. There might be a way to do that. Now, I need 3 action items for this. So I could most probably, I have the assistant editor open right there. Now this is the base view controller. I don't need that. No, that's the import, that is the first view controller. So control click drag. 1 on click. And action for 2. No, I think something's going wrong there. So you see, this is an outlet. I wanted an action. I'm going to have to go back, clean it up, delete it from there, step 1 to clean it, and then control click and delete that one. I want to click the toolbar and then double click again the button. The button should be enabled. See, now I see an action. Make sure the 2 button is selected. You need an action. Another way is to control click, action, drag that up there. See, now it's automatically selected there. Now in here I can write some code. I am hoping that I have an action outlet for it. I do have an outlet for the label. Here's the label outlet. I'm going to switch myself to the code, and it should be somewhere at the bottom. So I'm just going to say, if I click here, I want to say label outlet dot text equal to I'm going to triple click and copy it before I make a change. It'll say 1. Three. Run. Okay, and I'm not seeing it. I do have it up there. The reason was because the toolbar was right over there. It was being covered by the navigation area. So that's a little caveat. I just moved it a little bit up there. So somewhere down there it's not visible for some reason. I am going to move it up here. One, two, three. So there's your toolbar for you. Now I can repeat the same process for this one right there. And drag toolbar somewhere up there. I'll just leave one item. I'll call it 1, 2, 3, and this over here I'm gonna call it 4. Make sure the button is selected. Second view controller is selected. Control track, action. 4 on click. Switch to .m. And run. On item 2, yep, now you see the toolbars are supposed to be different on different screens. So if I click 4, it says 4 right there. So the navigation bar is supposed to be consistent on all four views, and it's just supposed to show you a different view on the same data. But the toolbars are different on different screens, and they perform some action on your screen, on your data. It could be save or something like that. Okay, some other things about the toolbar, how to customize the toolbar. I'm going to select one of these buttons right there, and you can see that I try to put an image there. You can have either the title or the image. So if I was to put the title there, you see the image automatically disappears from the scene, even if I select from drop down. So you can have an image or the title. I'm going to just leave one for the title. Tags, you can name them 0. Click on 2, you can tag it, give them different tags. Enabled or disabled. So if you disable it in design mode, there you will have some kind of code to enable it. And the other things are style. Plain style, you see 3. Bordered style we already saw. Done style is blue background. There are defaults in how the done button should look like in iOS. Identifier, custom. See, flexible space. See how now that's the fun part right there. Fixed space. There are a lot of add button. See, add button automatically is like a plus sign. So if all these ones, predefined ones that you can use, camera. So they already have these pictures. So that is very nice. Over there you can have different kind of buttons, and they automatically show your pictures down there. Now the toolbar itself. Toolbar selected. You see there's one way you can tell which object you're working on. Toolbar style default is that. Black opaque is that style. Black translucent. So they're all different kind of styles. Tint. What kind of tint would you like? So you can change different properties over here. Scale to fit. Aspect to fit. Redraw. Center. Interaction. User interaction enabled. Multiple touch enabled. Alpha, background, drawing, opaque. So there are all these options. Stretching. that you can play with and figure out what they do. I'm going to take the round rectangular button at this point out of context, but show you some properties of this as well, because this tutorial is not that long. I put a button up there. Show the attributes inspector. Button type is round rectangular. Detail disclosure. You see how you can change the look and feel of the button right here. Info light, add dark, add contact. So you can have different kind of buttons change the look just based on this one. Highlighted, disabled, and title attributed. Yeah, I see a slight difference in the fonts as I click on it. Have different fonts. You can attach an image to it. Let's see what if I add the first image to it. You see the image shows up right next to even though that's I don't have a question. Yeah, that's good. Background. Yeah, you can even change the background image of this button right there. Reverse on highlight. There are a number of good options. Control, alignment, horizontal, vertical. So lots of properties to play with. The thing interesting that happened is I moved it up and then back down, and it started to show up. So I'm going to move that down as well. And you see now it shows up right where it should be. It's gotta be that button I was playing with. So there was a little caveat right there. If it doesn't show up the first time, don't panic. Just drag it up there, run it, put it back. Gotta jerk it a little bit to make it work. Yeah, you see now it's gone. You see now it's gone. So maybe I gotta. Oh, okay. You see that's where it was. I had a little bit. You see, there's no jerking around or anything. I had a little bit down there. It's gotta be exactly right above it. Yep, that's what it was.